The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
1 second wonders.
Oh, right. Well, that track's coming up very shortly, but we've...
Now, new rules.
Yes.
New rules today. There's been many meetings. I haven't involved you two in them because...
Good on you, mate.
I know you don't pay attention anyway, but the new rules are your name is your buzzer. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Right.
So you come in with your name, and if you have a guess...
Yes.
And then get it wrong, you lose a point.
Okay. Because Nikki was...
But can we still get half points? You can still get half points.
points.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
That's dangerous too. You can get a half a point, but then lose a full point.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
You could find yourself.
Yes.
That's true.
So, because when this started, this was what we did, and Nikki was coming in all half-cocked.
Yes.
She was
I
all
was cheating
half-cocked.
all over the place.
And that's why we changed it. So we're going back to this.
Going back to the original.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to play
right,
1
isn't
second, and we've themed it around songs about rain, because, I mean, it was absolutely bucketing overnight and yesterday morning as well. So we've had a bit of something of a rainy weekend.
Has this come from the top? Is this Five Arms territory?
It's
or is this Second Man on the Moon?
It's all the way Five
Second Man
Arms.
on the Moon.
No, Five Arms, directive from Five Arms, passed down to...
The Second Man on the Moon.
The Second Man on the Moon, and then to us.
That's a new one, by the way. I like it.
That's great.
Second Man on the Moon.
Please keep that.
Hey, what do we think about that for Buzz?
Yeah, that's...
Nicky Buzz Aldrin was the Second Man on the Moon, wasn't he?
Oh, I thought that's what you were getting at.
Yeah. So Buzz is the...
Sorry, I'm on delay. My brain's on delay this
He's
morning.
just trying
Oh, no.
Middle management Buzz, Second Man on the Moon.
Middle management Buzz giving you the middle finger.
Second comes right after first.
The eagle has landed.
All right, songs about rain. Number 1. Here we go. The first second.
That's
Nikki!
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
that's
name.
right.
It's name.
Yep.
Rihanna, Umbrella.
Yeah, good get.
Good get, Nicky. How can you guys get it?
Good
after
get.
1 second?
That's a good get.
That was a great get.
Thank you.
Well done.
All right, 1 point to Nikki. And producer Lisa, you're keeping score this week, right? Okay, you keep us up to date. Here we go. Song number 2.
Oh, jeez.
I'm going to need more than that.
Oh.
Do you play it again or do you play more?
I'll play Touch More for you.
I have no idea.
I've still got donuts. Nothing. Absolutely nothing in my
I'm
brain.
not going to fire bullets here and lose a point.
No, give
Oh,
me
I'll
more.
have a go, Ash.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
Oh,
And that's what he
dangerous.
was like. He was so brave.
Spice Girls, It's Raining Men. Ah, you...
Oh, no. You're in negative territory.
Yep.
Spice Girls, it's raining. Man.
Well, as soon as I thought...
It did have that ring to it, actually.
Oh, I thought it was about
Jerry
Kick In.
Halliwell.
All right, I'll give you other guys a little touch more. Here we go.
No, I think I just don't know this song. I don't know this song.
You got to move on, Mitch.
Here we go.
Nobody deserves
It's going to be a
points at
wash.
this
Here we
point.
go. This is
gonna rain on your parade.
Oh, you went far off.
Oh,
Duffy.
oh, what's the tits from the UK?
Duffy? Gavin Duffy, the jockey.
No.
Didn't realise he sang.
That's Shane Duffy, the
Shane
former
Duffy,
Broncos utility.
Second grade puff.
All right.
I'll give it
Second
the
one
rest of
done.
my life.
Okay,
then.
well, all right.
All right, this one. Come on. Everyone's got this one. Here we go. Song number 3.
Ash, Adele.
You're going off half cocked.
Ash, Adele.
Yeah.
The old... Yeah, it's Adele.
it's either half point
The
or
point is we know it's
-2.
Adele. Adele.
No one like you.
No, shut up, Lutzi.
No, not that
He
one.
can't. That's
You
not my
can't-
answer. I'm
Three.
just helping him out.
2.
This idiot.
The Rain song from
heard that
Adele.
I mean,
It's
Down,
Adele.
Wow, did you get half a
down,
point?
You got half a point for Adele.
Okay,
And
well, he gets half a point. He didn't
Yep.
get the answer.
Okay.
But he doesn't get minused.
Can you play a
He's
little
back-
bit again?
He's back to half.
This is what I knew it was.
This is what you knew it was.
Into the. It's
Oh, I
blue.
can't lead you to the water
Deep.
anymore.
Into the deep. In the deep.
No.
He's negative 2 now.
No, not
Yes, you are.
I didn't
Try
say
to
my
be a
name.
hero.
I didn't
Try to
say
be-
my
I'm
name.
starting to think that saying nothing
Yeah.
is the best way to win this
The
game.
Ronan Keating principle. You say it best when you say
Yeah.
nothing at all.
All right, this is
May you rest in peace.
Set Fire to
what
the
is that
Rain.
Oh, set fire to the rain. Come on.
This has got Alicia Wiggin all over it. These song choices today, hasn't it? Bit of Northern England about it.
All right, come on. Song number 4. Here we go.
Oh, God.
Gave you more than a second.
I'm
I think
just
you
feeling
needed it.
depressed
No,
from all of these.
I'm feeling
songs.
generous
They're
with this one. Here we go.
sad.
I know this song. I didn't know it started like
This
this.
feels like world music.
I'm going to say, why does it always rain on me? Why does it always rain on me? Even though when I was 17, and the people that sing it, of course.
Yeah, so you got the title right.
David, that's my name. So
Make
that's
half a point.
in.
What about, it wasn't the Rolling Stones or
No, shut up.
or
See,
the Beatles?
He loses a point for
Oh.
that. He loses half a point for that. His diversionary tactics. What?
Come on, you give me
why
the
does
song.
it
always rain on me?
Even
2.
though
Is it
I
because
thought
I lied when I was 17?
No, I get half a point though.
Do you get half a point? Travis.
Travis.
Nobody did.
I had train in my head. I was thinking
Travis.
train, but I knew it wasn't train, it was Travis. Isn't it funny how your brain can work out a few of the letters? But
Yeah.
It couldn't take me to
Yeah.
Not to Travis. No one's getting
I've
that.
got
take me to the
Xena.
picnic.
I've got Xena. She's my file chick,
Xena-
so whenever I can't find a file, I get really angry at Xena.
Xena, the warrior princess.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the name of my file retriever woman in my brain.
Xena.
Give it a
She's oftenly
We tried to Xena. in
drunk, I think.
Producer Elise, you've got one more
useless.
song to go.
Yeah,
Give us a
come
quick
on.
score update.
Ash and Lutzi are both on -1/2. Nikki's on 1.
Nikki's
And
on.
Nick's on
Nikki's on
one.
one.
Okay, 1.
So she can't be beat.
So if I say nothing,
Yeah,
I
if
can't,
you say,
I can't
if
lose.
you speak here, you're an imbecile.
A chance for you
pretty
guys to
much.
get out of the negative territory. Song number 5.
I'm going to file my nails.
No,
Nikki
I mean-
spoke over the top of that.
Yeah, go again.
Nikki.
Yeah. Oh, I hope you. Oh, that's yeah, what?
Well, it's Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Do I lose a point if I don't know the name?
By the way, is there a theme? There's a theme. Is there?
Yeah. I said songs about rain.
It's Lady
Songs about rain.
Gaga.
Did you say that? Yeah, right.
Rain on me. Rain. No, rain on me. Yeah.
I mean, how long can you get? It's like 10 seconds. Yeah, we can bring in some sort of window.
Well, you weren't bringing anything to the party, Mr.
Don't
Luttrell.
yell at me.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Now, Nikki, you mentioned last week on the show that you were in the jungle at some stage over for I'm a Celebrity.
I
And,
did mention that.
And then you just sort of drop by that, every now and then you go, oh, so-and-so left because they needed to go to the hospital for whatever the condition might have been. You said that there's other times that you reckon that people left and that they had some type of deal that they could go to the catering truck and have something to eat. And
Yeah,
then
that was
you,
that
And-
Sheila from England. What was her name?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I do think that she was being fed. For sure.
Yeah.
She had way too much energy for someone who wasn't eating anything.
What was her name?
Because she wouldn't eat anything.
Charlotte.
And we all know, Charlotte Crosby.
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
go to say Cosby, but no.
Yeah, well,
she
that-
doesn't have a dodgy uncle.
whether that was the case or not, I don't know. But then you also mentioned last week, we never revisited it, that people were actually getting it on during the
Well,
show.
Yeah, because the show's
I
not
believe
synonymous for
that.
that, is it? Like it's not
What's
known.
that?
It's not known as a hookup show, is it? I've never heard of any hookup stories on this.
It's
on that
not
show.
Big Brother.
No, I think they get excited if there is someone who is showing interest in someone else. But yeah, I did have 2 people in the bed next to me, and they were in one sleeping bag, and
You're on a
there were
hammock.
things happening. I slept all the way through it.
Did you?
Until
Did you,
I
though?
saw one of them sneak off. No, I did. God, you're basically unconscious for most of the jungle. They kind of wake you up.
But how would you even fit to?
Oi.
How would
Wake you up for a challenge, put your head into a pit full of snakes, and then you
But
go
those
to sleep.
Those beds are just single hammocks. You wouldn't even. How do you even get 2 people? sort of
Exactly.
on
The
them?
only way you get 2 in is if one's on top of the other. So
very close.
That's happened in the dead of night. I'm not going to name names.
Right, you're not. I can sense there's some. Yeah, okay. Right, but they were
Because
in your.
I
hang on,
actually
who was
said
on-
to Alicia this morning,
it was for-
I said, can we
it-
scrap that? Because I don't want to throw anyone under the
well,
bus
don't
here.
mention
But it was definitely going on, is what you're saying.
Well, there was a mission, like an admission, that
There was a
something
what?
had happened in confidence.
She just
Insertion.
explained how that worked.
I'm looking at the cast from your year, though. Nikki Osborne.
Don't say names.
Okay,
Don't,
I
yeah,
won't.
okay. It was
Just-
Billy Brownless and Rhonda Birchmore. No, it
we're
wasn't.
kidding. It wasn't them.
No,
Rhonda,
we are
though.
definitely joking.
Rhonda still looks
But so-
fantastic. I will say that. I'm not sure
Billy
about Billy.
Brownless
I'm not
goes
sure-
all right, he
I'm
goes
not
all
sure
right.
about Billy, but yeah. Okay.
Billy just gave his daughter away at a wedding in Noosa, didn't he? I'm pretty sure he just.
I don't know. I don't know much about.
I don't know, but
But
is
that- yeah, some of the
you're
other
sleeping
things
in a
that
hammock because
happen.
that's a whole new degree of difficulty that I hadn't factored in. Is that what it is, though?
Well, no, it's a canvas bed. It's not a hammock. Imagine that. That'd be a nightmare.
Oh.
Talk about a new meaning for swingers parties. But no, it's like a canvas bed.
Yeah, it's grounded. It's like a canvas.
But it's
sort
got
of
two logs either side,
Yeah.
so you got to be careful.
3
like,
logs on this occasion.
You got to watch your pelvis. It reminds me, I was at Australia Zoo last week, and there were 2 otters getting it on in front of a whole school group, and none of them knew what was going on. And she even did the big O mouth open thing at the end.
The
And
otter.
the kid's like,
The otter.
"Oh, she's tired." The otter, and the kid's like, "Oh, she's tired." I'm like, I think that was a sign of something else. Yeah, anyway, the big O in the otter den. But yeah, the
Miguel was
jungle,
on
all
your
sorts
year.
of stuff
He's a
happens.
lovely guy, Miguel.
Miguel was lovely. In fact, Miguel
and
and I, we protected the whole camp one night because we were
No
basically
one wants
Brett
to hear
set up-
about you and Miguel protecting the
get
camp. We
back.
want to hear about the
Stay on-
rumpy-pumpy in the
Stay
hammock.
on.
Yes.
What about Prez Hilton? Was he on?
Yeah.
Was he on with someone?
I'd already been booted out before he came
Oh,
in.
right,
No, he
okay.
was just on with himself. He was just having-
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I was reading the news over the weekend, and QT is reviewing its arts courses.
What?
Which, yes, Lutzi.
That's where I chiseled out my early days doing arts at QT.
I know, same here, but we didn't get a mention as a notable QT alumni. I'll just add that there. So I'm kind of
Spent
torn
1,000,
between, fighting for QT. I don't bugger you then. But they always list the same people. It's always
Yeah.
Guyton Grantley,
Yeah.
Deborah Malman,
Yeah.
Kate Miller-Heidke, and
Spencer
here we are.
Housen. Yep.
Here we are championing them.
Yes, we talk about we talk about QT more than anyone bloody does.
We do. I just heard my voice coach have a heart attack when I said champion.
Championing.
Oh,
Yep.
championing. Yeah. Anyway.
So what do they do with the
they're
arts
saying
degrees?
They've had a 40% decline in enrolments in their arts degree. So they're under review and everyone thinks they're going to get turfed.
God.
And there's a lot of people are saying, well, if we don't have any arts degrees here, then we won't have any arts because everyone's going to have to move south because they'll think they have to go to NIDA or Whopper or VCA or one of those, which is what I thought originally until I knew that there was this amazing arts course that you could do. I did acting. What did you do?
Well, I mean, yeah, so I've got to make a
Dream interpretation.
differentiate between that sort of arts and the arts I did, which was just what bludgy kids that were average at school did after school. Humanities I did, and that's sort of business.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we did.
I wasn't
Tai Chi.
dancing
that was
the
one of our
boards.
subjects.
Yeah.
Treading the board.
Treading the dancing.
But,
exactly.
They say that, it's not irrelevant, and I joke about not being a relevant degree, but I did learn everything I needed to learn there. But at the same time, I think back to when we were about to graduate, we were rehearsing our showcase. So what you do is when you get towards the end of the degree, you have to do a showcase performance, which you do in Sydney for all the big agents, so then you can get signed up for a big agent.
Yeah, right.
And I was
Like a
talking
combine.
to... Yes, I was talking to one of my fellow now graduates, who's a guy, and he said, we're sitting there watching someone else rehearse, he goes, so what are you going to do to earn money when we graduate? Because, there aren't many roles for women at all. Like at the time, it was something like there are 9 roles per 1 female role. And he's like, so, there's going to be a lot of time that you're unemployed. Have you ever thought about stripping? Maybe you should be
It's a gateway drug.
stripper.
An arts degree is a gateway drug to stripping. I mean, it's been known for that for many, many years.
I was outraged. I was like, well, are you going to strip? And he's like, no, I'm not going to need to. I'm a dude. There's
got a
work
job.
for
He's
me.
in the 90%.
Yeah, I'm going to get a job. And it's funny because I was so outraged, but it's so true. Like, even when I come into radio, even though I see you all as people, I don't see you as male or female.
Yes,
But
or
there are
strippers.
like 7 dudes to just me and Alicia, and Alicia's locked up in a box. So, it is fair. I almost feel like the arts degree should just be for men.
In fairness, Lockie's quite feminine, though. I mean,
Oh, Lockie. But it's
shows.
It's interesting because I think it's declining because a lot of people can't see how they can make money out of it, or they feel like they can cheat and just get a social media profile going and do it from that way.
It's the same as journalism. It's the same as a lot of things. Now people feel like they can dodge the whole system and just get into it.
I was going to say the same thing. I feel like that so many different platforms. Like when you came through QUT and graduated, there wasn't social media, which now is like a huge platform for people to, and then it's also been reality TV as well, has given people a leg up to sort of show
Don't get me started. But
I mean, I used to go, this is ridiculous, and people are just shortcutting, and they thought, well, you know what? It is what it is. If people can find whatever vehicle it takes these days, I'm not as filthy on people doing that anymore. I'm really not. I used to be bitter about it. I'm not really anymore. I'm like, okay, well, if you can cut, it took me 5 years to do uni. If you can find an easy way to do that through your TikTok, well, go for your bloody life. Maybe I'm the idiot.
No, I want everyone to suffer with us, Lutzy. I suffered through that course.
It sucks. But when I went QUT, the best job you could get was, Chris Jones, who will have on the show tomorrow, now the editor of the Courier Mail. You wanted to be a cadet at the Courier Mail. That was my dream. That was everyone's dream at uni if you're the smartest kids. These days, I don't think you don't even require a degree to become a cadet at the Courier Mail. Like, it's just some cool kid on Instagram.
That explains why half the headlines don't make.
Yeah, they can't spell.
They're slightly illiterate. Yeah,
that's a byproduct.
The Ash, Lutzy and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
If you've been watching Idol, then you'll love this next segment. And if you haven't been watching Australian Idol, then you'll love this segment because I'm introducing you to some really cool talent that have been performing. So last night, as you know, I'm chanting for Hamburger, Marshall Hamburger. That's his actual name. And we've decided that he's allowed to keep it because of Jelly Roll and Pearl Jam and all the other edibles, meatloaf.
Yeah.
Yes, embrace it, which he has been. And I was concerned that there was another contestant called Gisela who has a remarkable voice. Like Marshall, he's got the artistry and he's got an amazing voice, but this chick, her voice is remarkable. She's only 16. And then there's the Melbourne Swing King. Now I'm going to play some snippets of these three, and I want to see what you guys think.
Who was Melbourne Swing King?
Melbourne Swing King Williams. So he basically turns any song into swing, and he does such a good job. It's like, and it's not even a novelty act. Like he's got Bublé kind of vibes. Like he's got it going on. His voice is like velvet, and he can turn anything. I think he turned an AC/DC song into a swing song. But last night he was challenged with turning Amy Shark, who's one of the judges, turning her song "Tell Them All I Said Hi" into a swing song, and this is what he did.
Tell them all I said hi. Tell them all I said hi. Hope you've been well. You've been asleep while I've been in hell. Tell them all I said hi. Have a nice day. I'll be just fine. Don't worry about me. Tell them all I said hi.
Now, whether or not you're into swing or not, you've got to admit, that's pretty polished.
Pretty good. It reminds me
he was dancing around.
That'd be a cool, TV show, song.
Like an opener.
It reminded me of the scene from The Mask with Cameron Diaz and Jim Carrey where they danced. Yes. It had that energy because he had dancers. It was really, really good. But then he was up against Gisela, who's 16, and she was challenged to take on an Ariana Grande pop song. Now, we know that Ariana has the best pipes on the planet. And this was her version. Here we go.
I mean, that's
way better.
She blew my socks off. She out Ariana.
That's as good as, if not better than Ariana Grande.
Like she's got a set of pipes on her. Did she win? Did she beat that bloke?
No.
Swing
So
King?
this is them all perform. No, they're all up against one another. Voting's happening now. So I've posted online for everyone to vote for Hamburger because I knew he was going to be good this week because they saved him till last. And that also means he's very popular. I know the producers put the very popular acts at the end because they keep you watching. Because I'm like, I want to go to bed, but I want to see Hamburger. So I stayed on the line, and I'm so glad I did. He was given Benson Boone's beautiful song, which we know is incredibly hard to sing, and he does backflips, but he hits crazy notes. Anyway, Marshall gave it a bit of an 80s flavour, and here it is.
There's no man as terrified as the man who stands to lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got.
That sounds pretty good.
How cool
did
was
he
it?
do the backflip with it?
He didn't do a backflip, but he did this really cool move. Like I love the abandonment he has when he moves. Like he just kind of did this kick up thing with his knee, and it was like awkward, but like really cool at the same time. But when he was standing up on this platform with his keyboard, so these are all of his own arrangements, right? This kid's a gun. And then when that kind of like Flash Gordon music kicks in,
Yeah, the
he's doing
synth.
this really. He was doing this cheeky smile to the camera while he did this little kind of robot walk down the stairs, and he's just got it. I'm telling you, Hamburger for the win. Even though Gisela has the best pipes, he's just got something extra.
I know it's not aesthetics, but it doesn't hurt in life.
Showbiz, mate.
What's he look like? I don't know idea what is he. Is he just a?
He's young.
He's got a bit of a. He's young, but he's got a bit of a Oasis vibe without the full mop haircut. Like he's got.
Right.
He's got some sort of indie rock and roll vibe
so he's
going
got
on.
the
But he's got a really pretty face, but not like heartthrob, just like interesting.
He's got a mo too, yeah?
He's got a moustache.
Yeah, he's got a little mo.
I thought he was a school kid.
But not like a puby one. Like he's got like a full fat one. Like
Really?
he's wearing it well.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
So
you
he's-
know what, Nikki? Like between the
That's
young
high
lady
standard.
Giselle
Yep.
and Hamburger,
That's high quality.
they're both better than the Swing King.
I'm not sure about the crooner.
The Swing King, come on.
I feel like
I mean-
you'd see him at Twin Towns,
Mate,
on
that
a
was-
Wednesday.
To me, that was like
Hey,
it
look,
reminded
he's
me
got
like
a
bad
big
high school
cruise ship
music.
career
Yeah,
ahead
that's
of him.
cruise
That
ship
bistro-
stuff.
that bistro
Nikki,
stay,
that
the
is-
free one,
That's
you know?
cruise ship, and it's not even a good cruise ship.
Shut up, David. Watch the crooner while we go play the pokies for 3 hours.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
I've just heard breaking news that that my wife Jodie has been on national television this morning.
What?
Yes, not only that, same as my sister-in-law. The two of them have been on national television together. And I've just tracked
What are they
down
doing?
the audio. Well, what it was evidently
They weren't those girls at schoolies, were they?
No, that wasn't them. But they'll take that as a compliment, I'm sure. Thank you.
No, they weren't.
Oh no, not that. Come, Mitch, tell him to pull his head in.
David.
You're being
Yeah.
disrespectful,
Hey.
Yeah,
David.
you know
Stop
who
it.
he's alluding to. That's not on.
No, that was Billy Blue. Billy Blue, that was,
Yes,
wasn't it?
yeah,
Sorry.
that's
Bonnie.
Not,
Bonnie
that's
Blue.
not
is it?
on.
How do you know? Right. Anyway, so what were they doing then?
The Sunrise evidently was doing a story on like the hard hitting issues of the day.
Yeah, sure they.
Which is how often do you wash your gym clothes? How often do you wash your activewear? And they were doing, they're called Vox Pops, where the reporter goes out and you string together a group of,
In the mall or whatever.
Yes, and they happened to get Lauren and Jodie, who are out running. They just happened to be running past at the time, and they asked them as they were running past. They asked them the question. The reporter asked them the question.
How often do you wash your activewear? Ooh, daily. What are your thoughts on people who wear it a few times without washing? Also,
I don't think so.
I'm running right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic stuff.
Okay, this makes me feel, Ash, that you may not wash your activewear daily. Is this the case?
Well, I don't run anymore. Like I've given up running, and I'll be eternally grateful to Lauren that she's now become Jodie's running partner.
Yeah, but you sweat it.
She's out there.
You get your sweat on at function well.
I go hard at the gym, and
you sweat.
I actually think I do wash mine. I don't think I wear it on multiple days to the gym. But listen to old mate who got interviewed straight after Jodie and Lauren. This is what this filthy had to say.
If I'm running like every day, but if I'm just going to the gym probably once a week, well, hopefully no one's close enough to smell me personally.
Is that how he bags like equipment? Because his waft just keeps everyone away from his area.
Well, exactly.
That's gross.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You're saying he's putting that out there to just keep everyone away.
Yeah, keep it clear. Like with me, activewear, if I run, it's daily. But if it's school run, you could get a week out of those
school
bad
run.
boys.
Yeah, I run every day. I do the school run in my lawn and
school back.
Well, so you wear the same shirt 7 days? That's filthy.
I'm gross. There you go.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.